but why would I do that?
Because we want captions. We want our stream to be accessible. Wow.
Oh, hello, there's a magic child.
Okay, captioner. I suppose I also want ice cream to be accessible. That's true.
Well, you know what I should do right now?
Hi, Magic.
Go get some ice cream.
Welcome to the Villain Conference.
I should do that. Maybe that will wake me up. What lines? I don't see any lines. I'm getting ice cream.
Wow. Sharky has abandoned me for ice cream. To be fair, I guess I would also walk away for a moment to get ice cream, perhaps. I've been doing vanilla ice cream with strawberry jam and graham cracker crumble, and it's really good. That's pretty tempting, actually. Maybe I'll do that after dinner today. Maybe that'll be dessert. Wait, shit, I already have dessert in the fridge. I'm making chicken shawarma for dinner today. I'm just rambling about food now. How are you today, Magic? How have you been in the past couple days? Oh, hey, Malik. You're here too.
What did I miss while getting ice cream?
I rambled about food, and then I asked Magic how they were, and then Malik said that it sounds good. So, Malik, how are you two?
What
good,
sounds
vibing.
good?
I was saying that I've been doing vanilla ice cream with strawberry jam and graham cracker crumble.
Interesting.
Kind of like a strawberry shortcake ice cream. And I'm gonna have chicken shawarma for dinner. Because I've been marinating that.
Also, yes, hello, Melik, since I didn't say hello.
Hello.
Hello, whoa.
We don't have Owo this time.
But, yeah, we don't have anybody because you're not hitting the skip button.
Yeah, I guess we're not the first time visitor anymore. Loving the Evil, the big bad dating sim.
We're like a 12th time visitor, it feels like.
Isn't this our 5th run through?
It is.
We just take a while. It's okay, this is the last route.
This is the last one actually went pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. It's just that there were a lot of days off in between.
There was a lot of days off.
I got sick.
You did get sick, that is true.
I'm better now. Mostly. Almost completely. It's been like a month. I'm almost completely better. Actually, Magic, how are you feeling? Have you fully recovered from your bout of plague?
I was talking with Art Friend recently, and because she had it, like a little bit before you did, right?
Yeah.
And then she was like, I got sick today. It's still here. Like, she's been sick again for weeks.
Oh, jeez.
Like
long
right
COVID? Or
no.
Or like getting reinfected already somehow.
No, she's not reinfected. It's just she got something else, and I guess her immune system is still so like wrecked by COVID that it's just sticking around.
Yeah, because I didn't fully recover, and then my roommate got COVID, and then I got a little bit worse. Not like that bad though. I think I was recovered enough that it was fine, but she's also still recovering, and it's been over a week for her too now.
Yeah, I remember she said that like she got to the point where she was like, I'm not feeling winded anymore. Like, okay, it's getting and then it was oh now I'm sick again.
Oh. Yeah, I mean the worst of it, I couldn't sit up and straight in my chair for like more than a couple hours, or I would be tired just from sitting. So, you know. But that's also still better than my friend who had to go to the hospital because she started coughing blood. So, you know.
Yeah.
All in perspective.
Not coughing blood is a good thing. Start. I don't know where I was going with that sentence.
Should I just make the most demonic looking character for dating Satan?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know why I'm here. How's everyone's week's been? I still need to message Royce.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got my afterwards passage. I think I told you that.
Yeah, you messaged me and said you got it.
Like,
You said you got it like pretty quickly.
Yeah,
I
like
still
literally the next morning. I was very surprised.
Well, I mean, yours was very straightforward. You're like, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I suppose it's
on a
like,
sketch-
well, I'm not going to sneak in more things that I'm doing overnight, or my character's just not getting any sleep at that point.
Been working on a sketch of my character. Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
wanna
mean-
see. I also want to draw mine, but I don't know if I can do that well, so I will see if I try.
Glad to be on my weekend from work. Ooh,
Yay!
okay. Even if it's not the weekend, glad you have a
It's-
weekend.
You know, it's a break. It's a few days off, right?
Yeah.
That's good. That's nice. It's good to have breaks.
See, what I'm gonna message isn't like a this is what I'm gonna be doing during the night type thing. It's more going to be like, here's just a mind dump of the character. Because a lot's gone through his sad little head.
Uh-huh. None of which you told us. Of course.
No. Because that requires, like, blurting out and talking to you guys about my feelings. And y'all already wanted to murder me by me standing up.
I didn't try to murder you. I just tried to drag you away from the wall.
And then Mick tried to stomp on my chest.
Well, that was Mick. All I
Like-
did was drag you away. Besides, you didn't actually have your chest stomped on.
Yeah, luckily, because of a not good
So
roll.
far, I've threatened a lot of people. Quite successfully.
Oh my gosh.
Magic, have you gotten a follow-up thing yet for your overnight?
I'm very interested on what Magic's character looks like.
Yeah. I mean, I'm absolutely going with that current bunny until we see otherwise. It's very cute and appropriately a juxtaposition to the surroundings and other characters as expected.
I am.
Wow, did they just immediately write something for me and that was it?
Probably.
I mean,
just
granted,
because...
I sent them like, what was it, like 500 more words?
And it's probably because you were very like, this is what I'm doing. Like, you've already like definitively said.
I can post the sketch in Discord, though I'm hoping to digitize and add color. Yeah. Fuck Jim Jar.
So like, for you, it would be super easy because like.
But most of it wasn't even about that. I'm not saying what it was, but you know.
I mean, yeah. You don't have to.
I'm going to.
I don't think I mentioned this to you. I forget if it was Sunday or if it was Monday. I was talking with my roommate, and
Oh my god, do I give myself a classic villain stash?
and she was like, "Oh, my one friend is thinking about doing a small little like D&D thing with some of their old friend group they used to live with.
Yeah.
And my roommate's like, oh yeah, there's not any definitive information, blah blah. Except like it might be on Mondays and Thursdays, and then my roommate added, oh right, and you're invited too, and I'm like, okay, I can't do Mondays. That would be kind of hard doing 2 D&D games at once.
What?
Especially with my poor bullied character.
Your character was just like chilling.
Oh, this is adorable.
Bunny? Bunny?
This is so adorable, Magic.
Bunny! That's so cute.
Oh.
I might be able to draw mine. I just suck at anatomy, but you know, I'm half snake, so maybe it's fine.
See, I'm like, I don't have a definitive like this is what the character looks like in my head, and I'm just like, yeah, the image is good enough of a descriptor. I don't, meh. I've never tried drawing anthropomorphized animals before, so it's a bit of a stretch. Why are we surrounded
Well, it looks
by?
great. Huh?
We're surrounded by people, or I'm surrounded by people who do good art.
I'm surrounded by one roommate who does design professionally. Very surrounded, you know.
Very surrounded.
Yeah, I'll give us a crop top. Red or white? What do y'all think? Red or white crop top under the jacket. I feel like the red blends in too much with the skin, but like maybe that's okay.
Ice cream.
What kind of ice cream?
Yes. It's one ice cream to go along with my one alcohol.
So you're having an alcohol shake?
No. I'm not having any of the one alcohol tonight.
You should have it during D&D.
I could have it during D&D.
Yeah.
All right, I have D&D next weekend. Or not D&D, I have Pathfinder next weekend. Where it looks like we're getting to the end of the first arc of the story after like 6 years.
Do I want a flaming skull pet or a crocacaw?
I don't remember what we've had.
Feels like this buddy is a skull kind of buddy. Yeah. I don't know. What color shirt should it be?
27.
6-year story arc. I hope our campaign moves faster than that. Well, You did take like a 2-year break of COVID, right?
Yeah, we did. We took a 2-year break for COVID because a lot of us didn't feel comfortable even when it was going down in cases.
Yeah.
And we only just started getting comfortable like mid to late last year. We also only ever meet once a month now. Before we would probably meet like once or twice a month. So it's not like a weekly consistent 6 years. It's like if you probably jammed that in, it's probably like a 2-year like campaign.
Also, high rise on your own account, I guess.
Yeah. But that's also a not a pre-written, it's a complete from scratch world and story and all that stuff. And it's very much incentivized by the DM, like, I don't care, just mess around and I'll make stuff to do. Like, we don't have to continue the story. If you don't want to, you can just like spend an entire session in a fighting ring if you want.
I feel like the real question is, how is our party gonna just not kill each other the second we're out?
No, you kill us, me disguise myself and just vanish.
Not if you're dead.
That requires you to hit me.
You're right, I should have kept chains on all of the rest of the party members, along with Junshine. Give me enough time to learn Revivify and it won't be a problem. It still will be, because Kane's gonna fuck off the second that he can. He'll fuck off in death and you'll just be like, where's the corpse to Revivify?
Yes. I'll get stabbed, die, and then I'll just be gone and everyone's like, where's the body? The body can't just get up and walk away. It's a dead body.
I'm like, I don't suppose flaying bodies makes them any harder to revivify, does it? I want some flayed corpses.
Revivify.
I was half like, what if?
Oh, the creature has to be dead within the last minute.
What if?
You can't.
I killed Jimjar overnight.
This spell can't return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
Looking good.
Should I see what happens if I fill in Satan?
Go for it. Nothing.
Next question.
That's gonna be so confusing.
I actually have a weird D&D thing. Not D&D. Dragon Quest thing.
How old are we, Satan?
Where I was playing a Dragon Quest game, and it was like, oh, here, name the main character. You can name the main character whatever you want. And I'm like, okay, and I picked a name, right?
Mm.
The first party member that joined you, I accidentally spelled the name the exact same way as that first party member.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, I can't do that. What did I? Why? Stop it!
I'm like, if it doesn't really differentiate, I'm gonna have to go back and remake this character because we're gonna need to know which character is speaking.
It's not going to differentiate. It's not at all going to differentiate.
Oh my god, this one has a special line too.
Ooh, 666 years old? Congratulations! Such an important milestone in a villain's life. Look, you're making the decisions here.
My decision is to go back. My decision is to go and start over.
Okay, it's been a half an hour. Let's see.
It's
what
okay.
else
I
can
know my choices this time.
Let's see. What else can I talk about? Oh boy. What is there to talk about?
I'm half tempted to be like, what if I also kill someone overnight?
Don't add more things you're doing.
What if my character just got absolutely no sleep because they were busy murdering?
You'll get a level of exhaustion. You don't want levels of exhaustion.
I don't think I do, but it would be funny. It would also be extremely dangerous, but it'd be funny. No, I won't really do it, I guess. Yet.
Yeah, levels of exhaustion range from you have disadvantage on ability
Looking
checks.
good.
Then your speed, it's halved. Then you have a disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Then your hit points maximum is halved. Then your speed is reduced to 0, and then you die.
That'd be sad. I like my backstory.
That depends on the level of exhaustion you have. So basically, that's like staying up for days and days on end, basically running without rest, like stuff like that.
How many levels of exhaustion do you think I'm at?
None right now?
In real life.
Oh, you're... I'm not even gonna go there.
Okay, what's her name?
That's a good question. You're making all the decisions?
Okay, I don't want it to be confusing on who's speaking. So would you prefer Lucifer or Beelzebub? Would you personally prefer to be addressed, because you're MC, as Lucifer or as Beelzebub? I will also accept Asmodeus, but that's a different demon. But yeah. There's too many names for the same demon. And there's too many different demons that branched off the same demon. Sharky's like, I don't want to be addressed as any of these demons, but Satan's not going to give me a choice. And he's correct. I'm not going to. I love these little skulls on the stanchions too. They're so cute. These skulls and this like carnivorous plant decor back here by the exit. There is no escape actually. Did he go out? Did he go to put his ice cream away? I don't know.
Black.
No, he's here.
Put my ice cream away. I'm finishing my ice cream.
I'm waiting for an answer. Sharky's refusing to answer me. Sharky wants
I already
to
gave you my answer.
Hmm?
I already gave you my answer. You're making all the decisions. I'm not making any decisions.
Nope. Why am I making all the decisions?
Because you put Satan dating Satan. So that means I don't make any decisions.
Yeah, but you are the character that you're gonna voice, so...
Nope, I don't make any decisions.
I've decided that you're deciding this one.
Mm-mm. Don't care.
That's a decision.
I ain't making any decisions.
Alright. I guess Sharky's just gonna have to accept me flipping a 72-sided die that I definitely don't have, but I can roll a random number from 1 to 72. What kind of demon will we be named? Let's find out. Give me a random number between 1 and 72. Alright, which demon of ours Goisha are we gonna get? 65. Andre Alphys. That's a name.
Next question.
Let's see. Like, I think you're singing along, but there's a delay, so it's not at all to the song.
I know.
I
don't care if it's on time.
Let's see. Satan would probably be the overlord, but I guess we're not playing Satan the demon. So maybe we'll be a dead god.
And next.
Our greatest achievement. Did we throw a baby into a volcano? Raise an undead army to get revenge against our sibling? Burn down a village and leave one survivor? Create the plague? Murdered my rich husband? Took over a planet? Stole an ancient holy artifact? You know what? The racists think I did this anyway.
Well, I guess I'm lucky I can't catch any diseases anymore.
And next?
Do you have any special diet requirements? Innocent souls.
In that case, our attendees are safe from you. You can ask for souls at the cafe. They don't have them on display, but they should have some in the back.
Next question.
What inspires your evil deeds? Chaos is my dopamine. Chaos is my dopamine. That's my approach to D&D too.
I want to see Satan play a good character.
You want me to be... I mean, I could.
I want to see Satan play a good character.
I'd just be really over-dramatic about it and whiny. Chaotic good is a thing. That's also true.
Yeah, it is, yeah. But I want to see Satan play a good character.
First we have to play the characters that we have.
No, Kate's probably gonna end up dead.
Only if you give me incentive to flay your body overnight.
No, Mick's gonna stop my chest in.
Mick didn't know that was you at the time. In a very realistic, lack of metagaming way, Mick didn't know that was you at the time. Mick was just like, some half-elf, stop.
And I'm just like, no! My poor chest!
You didn't get stopped. It's fine. You evaded it. You just
By
tripped over
one.
your own feet when I put my tail in front of them.
I invaded it by 1.
Correct.
Because I can't use magic to raise my AC right now.
Oh well.
Because we're in a stupid magic-proof cage!
Uh-huh. Cage for Cade.
You must have a good time being a villain. Welcome to my party jail.
Take a look at your conference brochure.
Navigate the conference area.
It is a very good party jail. It makes me very sad as member of the party. Oh, are we turning off the mini games?
Alright. Yeah. I like some of the mini games, but the Satan's Girl one especially is just too much.
It's long.
It is long, and it's tiring. Alright, let's go meet.
Hey there, what can I get you?
Everything's tiring. Existence is tired.
My existence is tired. We should get rid of it.
Oh, that's not allowed. If I'm not allowed, you're not allowed.
The person in front of you is definitely not human, but you aren't sure what he is.
Who are you?
I'm Lucifer, but I mostly just go by Satan. This one.
And here I was worried I wouldn't get to meet you till I dropped dead. I'm...
This is what you get for leaving me to my own devices.
I'm Blah. Nice to meet you.
Andre Alphys. I said it earlier already.
Do you think I heard you or paid attention?
I think you should pay at least a little bit of attention to our stream, seeing as we are co-streamers.
I can't pay attention. I have ice cream.
Andy, for short. Andrea. Androgyna.
Andy? Are we gonna meet Woody and Buzz?
No. But we might meet Sid.
Oh man, and the toys.
No, just the human characters from there. Satan
Why
laughs
not?
and smiles at you warmly. Wow, the devil sure is handsome. And shirtless at a grill for some reason. That's dangerous. Aren't you worried about oil splatter?
No, I don't think he is.
Wait, does it just say the devil? Could we have been Satan after all? Shit. I like to crawl up from the good old basement every now and then to get some fresh air. It's a pleasure to meet you, Andre Alphys.
Likewise. So, what is the king of hell doing grilling the sausages?
What can I say? I love to cook. Besides, I've got to take any chance I get to show off my grill.
Taps the grill proudly.
Pretty neat, huh? It's running on hellfire.
You take a look at the grill. Sure enough, it looks like it could cook an adult human alive in a matter of minutes. You decide not to think about whether or not it has been done. It's definitely been done.
Very impressive. What would you suggest I get?
Well, I grill a killer sausage.
In that case, I'll have to try one.
Coming right up.
You watch him place the sausage on the grill as the whole thing lights on fire. He doesn't seem bothered by it at all.
Here you go.
The sausage looks completely fine. Wouldn't it have burned to a crisp in that fire? You take a bite out of it and...
Glad to hear.
So, you're not working the grill. What do you actually do?
Oh boy, where do I begin? My job consists of a little bit of torture, some deal-making, luring humans to sin every now and then, and a lot of managing and supervising my imps. People often assume I'm either doing all the typical hell-related torture all day long, or just sitting on a throne watching it all happen. But honestly, do you have any idea how much work running hell is? I don't have time to just do the simple tasks that any demon could be doing instead, and I sure as hell don't have time to sit around doing nothing.
Seems like you work really hard. Impressive.
I wouldn't be able to do it alone. I owe a lot to my minions.
You look at the literal hellspawn scampering around, working at the grill or running up to Satan to deliver some messages and such. They all seem nervous and avoid making eye contact with Satan.
Your minions seem like a nervous bunch of fellows, huh?
Oh,
Oh, well, yes, I suppose. They're all very dedicated to doing a good job. I think they're scared of displeasing me.
Satan looks at the imps currently working at the grill, causing one to drop a sausage, startled.
Sorry, sir. I'll clean that up right away.
The imp rushes to pick up the still hot sausage and tosses it from one hand to another while running towards the trash can.
oh,
Oh, remember that goes to the biodegradable waste!
The imp stops in his tracks, clearly about to throw it in the wrong trash.
Yes, sir. Of course.
He runs off in another direction, clearly panicked. Poor guy.
Seems like you're a pretty strict boss, if they're so scared of you.
Satan looks a little sad.
No, I'm not, actually. I try to be a good boss and treat all my workers fairly and kindly, but...
He frowns.
Tell me, Andrealphus, would you rather be feared or loved?
Zool chooses feared. Would Cade choose feared? I feel like Cade would choose feared. Less likely for randos to bother you.
He's not really. No, but this is talking about. This isn't talking about randos, though.
Everyone's a rando if they never got close to you.
I don't know what Cade would actually choose. I don't think you would. He wouldn't choose love, but I don't think he necessarily would be feared.
Well, it's a 2-option question, so he's got to choose one or the other.
See, none of the above.
I don't see none of the above. It's not an option here.
Then the question is flawed.
Too bad. But we're trying to impress Satan here, so yes, loved.
Honestly, I think I'd rather be loved.
Satan grins at you.
Not a typical answer coming from a villain, huh? But I agree with you. As the king of hell, I have enough people fearing me. I don't need my minions being scared of me too. They're the closest I have to a family. I want them to feel safe around me.
Okay, bye.
See you around.
And then pop back in and see if...
Nope.
Nope.
We ran out of topics already.
Well, guess we gotta waste time for monologues for dummies. Yeah, because he's at lunch.
It's lunchtime. Oh, there he is.
Seeing, thought you'd eat your own cooking at the grill.
well,
Well, it's nice to eat someone else's cooking once in a while. I appreciate the variety. I've been eating way too many sausages lately.
Huh. Mind if I sit with you?
Oh?
Not at all. It's nice to have company. The imps are too scared to eat with me.
That's a shame. So, what does the king of hell like to eat?
Oh, you know, this and that. I'll eat pretty much anything. Just don't make me drink holy water.
Was that... you know... kill you?
Nah, I don't die that easily. But I would get a pretty bad stomachache.
One could even say... one hell of a stomachache.
Tread lightly. You're one more bad joke away from getting banned from this table.
You decide not to take...
You decide not to take the risk, so you eat and chit-chat with Satan about various very villainous subjects you narrate out of your own mouth.
Hey there, what can I get you?
On second thought, I don't think I have anything you'd like. Sorry.
Dude, jeez. I have to remember the voice.
You do.
Why did you do this to me?
Why did you do this to me?
I did nothing to you.
You're making me make all the decisions.
Well, that's because it's time for you to make the decisions.
Alright, next time you're making all the decisions.
It's time for me to just sleep in the background for a few hours.
But I promised that Sharky is here too.
I'll be here, sleeping.
That's not really here to chat.
But the sound of the snoring will inform everybody I'm here. Right? That's how it works, right?
Do I gain a level of exhaustion if I just, like, nap somewhere? Like, can I nap away exhaustion? Or do I need, like, a sleep?
It has to be a long rest, 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah.
Sharky, please, we need you. See, are you
Yeah.
gonna abandon your stream child? Again?
Yeah, you finishing a long rest reduces a creature's exhaustion by 1, provided that the creature also ingested some food or drink. It has to be 8 hours of sleep.
Who the fuck sleeps for 8 hours?
D&D parties. D&D parties sleep for 8 hours. I mean, technically, a long rest doesn't...
How long is a short rest?
An hour.
Yeah, who manages 8 hours these days?
I mean, technically, there are some races that don't need 8 hours to be a long rest. Like, elves only need a 4 hours of trance sleep.
6 hours of sleep, 2 hours of light activity, total of 8. See, I can buy that. 6 hours of sleep is like, alright, fine. You got 2 hours of light activity in. Fine, sure, okay.
But who gets 6 hours of sleep?
Some days.
No sleep till doom.
Says the one threatening to go to sleep.
Yes. Then I'll be at doom time.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
You said no sleep till doom, which means doom must have already arrived in order for you to sleep. So, okay, no sleep till doom. Anyway, we're still waiting on you to remember how to voice Nova, whose name we don't know right now. even though
I
it's
don't
printed on her arm.
Just because something is printed on your arm doesn't mean it's your name.
True. Otherwise, that makes for some really awkward arm tattoos.
Especially arm tattoos with X's names on it.
Never get a couple's tattoo. Unless you can, unless you can have full confidence that you will still like that tattoo afterwards and it's like a subtle enough design to be standalone rather than a straight up name. Just do not get couples tattoos. I have heard of interesting ones like, oh, you each get like a flower, but you put the flowers together or something. And that's like, okay, it's like a design rather than a name. And it could be standalone. And then, you know, due to emotional connection with it, you still may want to get a cover-up thing, but at least it's not just a straight-up name. Or you could build off of it at that point.
But just like a name, though.
Yeah, don't do that. In fact, don't do that for, like, any name, X or otherwise.
What? I shouldn't have a tattoo that just says Sora?
Look, if you want to get a lucky emblem tattooed on you, go for it.
No, because then I'll have people being like, look, there's a lucky emblem.
No, because you would be the one to do that!
No, I wouldn't.
You're right, I would, but I'm on the other side of the country, so you're safe.
Yeah, good. I don't need to deal with that. I also don't think I would ever get a tattoo.
I didn't think I would, but my roommate has really cool tattoos, and she shows me really cool tattoo pictures, and then I'm like, do I want a tattoo?
My roommate has a few tattoos.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
I mean,
Get a tattoo of whatever makes you happy. All right. All aces are now obligated to get a tattoo of a slice of cake. Or garlic bread, whichever you prefer.
I was about to say.
Or gluten-free of the respective such, because not everyone can have either of those things.
How can you tell the difference?
Yes. You get the same image, but you write GF on it. And then people think it's your girlfriend.
Nah, I just don't think I would ever go through with it. And there's not it's like me picking out a new first and last name. I don't think there's anything I like that I'm like, yes.
If I weren't scared of needles, hell yeah, cake tattoo.
Yeah, I'm also not fond of needles.
See, unfortunately, the places where I would consider getting a tattoo are like kind of hard to reach. And at that point, I feel like because I was thinking like, oh, like back just under the neck would be a cool spot to get like a little geometric thingy, but that's gonna hurt. That'd be a painful spot.
Yeah.
Just like I think my roommate was thinking that her next tattoo might be like basically a little bit higher on her chest than the horologium.
Uh-huh.
That's painful. That's like right by your collarbone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, ow. But, I feel like on the back is also a pain in terms of like aftercare for it. Because you're gonna have to be like reaching behind you for like a good solid month plus to try to moisturize it every day. Like, that's really inconvenient.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds like so much effort.
It is. I was using this one service thing. I think I mentioned it to you, or I might have mentioned it on here before. That you can get like a temporary tattoo, but it lasts for like 2 weeks, actually.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that like a while ago.
I like that one. I would like something like that, maybe.
Maybe? You're not sure?
You know, there was a really stupid thing that my roommate also came across of like a similar kind of temporary tattoo thing, but instead of a couple weeks, it lasts like a year. However, that one costs like $500.
What the crap?
At that point, just get a real fucking tattoo.
Yeah, at that point, just get a real tattoo.
The good thing about that temporary one is it's like $2. Like $10, $20.
Kind of thing people use to tattoo their eyebrows. People tattoo their eyebrows?
I feel like I've heard of people tattooing their eyebrows, but I have no idea. I am unfamiliar with many beauty things. Maybe?
That's okay. I'm here on behalf of the doctor.
I think it only lasts a month or so. I'd have to check. It might be. I know the one I was using, it lasts like 1 to 2 weeks depending on placement and like how sweaty and stuff you get. So, you know, of course, if it's an area that like moves around a lot or something, it's gonna fade faster. I think on the side of my arm, like on my bicep or whatever, it lasted like 2 weeks, 3 at a stretch. It's pretty nice.
For some odd reason, this music sounds like there's dog barking. Or is that just me?
People are
What?
lighting fireworks again.
On Wednesday?
They took a day break, but it seems like they're back because I hear them.
There's no reason to be lighting fireworks.
Because they have leftovers, I guess.
I'd like a sausage, please. And if it's not too much trouble, please make it look like an octopus.
Sure, no problem.
As Satan starts grilling the sausage, the robot seems to notice you staring. Awkward. This one.
Oh, you just cut the other end halfway through a few times. The sliced bits curl up and look just like tentacles. They're super cute and the doctor loves them.
Here you go, one octopus-shaped sausage.
Thank you. I'm sure he'll love this. It was a pleasure to meet you. Now, I must take my leave.
Hey, look, we have a text.
Wow, now we're in and we're halfway through the first day.
If you run out of topics to talk about with someone, you might want to check back later. They might have something new to say. Meanwhile, why not talk to someone else or see a lecture or two in the Blue Conference Room? It's a great way to pass time and learn something new.
Or play as Sharky and don't talk to anybody.
Yeah, we got that achievement already.
Yes, yes. So, do you come here often?
Oh?
Satan looks at you with a devilish grin.
Are you flirting with me?
I don't know how to flirt.
We're gonna claim yes, even though no.
Perhaps. But I was just talking about the conference.
Sure you were.
Satan winks at you.
How does flirting work?
They ask, "Are you flirting with me?" And you just go, "Yes," and they wink at you, apparently.
I've been coming here for a millennium or so. Only had the girl for the last few centuries, though. I used to organize lectures on torturing and such. The conference was just a big business meeting for me. So many people came up to me trying to strike a deal, and I'd always bump into a couple of runaway souls from hell who I'd have to drag back down. But ever since I got the grill running, I've had a strict no business rule here. If someone wants to make a deal with me, they've got to do it the old-fashioned way, at a crossroad like everyone else. Though I do still have my imps tracking down the runaways.
So, is grilling really all you'll be doing while you're here?
I'm actually organizing a lecture about leadership. It's about how to be a good boss and be friends with your henchmen.
That sounds interesting. Be sure to come see it.
Oh?
You will?
You notice Satan looking a bit flustered. Is he blushing?
I'll see you there then.
Caught any good lectures?
I haven't, unfortunately. I'm always too busy with the grill and my minions to see any. Wish I could, though.
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping we could go see one together.
Well,
Well, who knows? Maybe I'll have a free hour or so at some point during the weekend.
So, this is my first year attending the conference.
I kinda guessed.
What's that supposed to mean?
Anyways, I was wondering if there's anything I should know. Do you have any tips on surviving the show?
yeah.
Sure. So, first and foremost, attend the talks. There's so many interesting different ones to catch. Seriously, you don't want to miss them. That said, try to plan your day and keep track of time so you don't miss out on anything. You wouldn't want to accidentally waste the whole day watching me grill sausages, would you?
We don't? Sure.
Watch you handle your sausages for hours? I can think of worse ways to spend the day.
Okay, that was unnecessary.
Oh, Satan blushes bright red. So where was I? If you get the chance, I really recommend checking out the VIP area as well. That place is just all kinds of fancy. All the richest villains are there too, so it's not a bad place for some networking.
He flashes a quick smile.
Or pickpocketing. Which, to be fair, might not turn out too well for you. And it would go against my fourth tip. Don't piss people off. But the devil's gotta take every opportunity he can to tempt humans to sin, right? Who said we were human?
Satan winks at you.
Right. So you're saying I can't stab someone, huh?
I mean, you can. Just make sure that whoever you're stabbing, the action earns you friends and not enemies.
So attend lectures, keep an eye on the time, pickpocket the VIPs, but don't actually. Anything else?
Oh, I don't know if you've already been told, but at the end of every day, there's a party at the nightclub. Always a blast. You should definitely go. Sometimes there's even a murder on the dance floor.
Why is my brain blanking on what I was about to say?
I don't know, but your line is right here.
I don't know how to read.
Alright, someone go restart Sharky.
Nobody knows where I live.
Sharky Bot is crashed.
Nobody knows where I live.
I think Sharky Bot needs a good kick.
Why would you kick the shark?
Because you kick a computer sometimes when it's not working right.
What? Don't percussive maintenance a shark?
Why not?
Because sharks bite.
Well, is the shark gonna cooperate?
No, it's gonna bite.
Are you gonna bite?
Am I a shark?
No, you're a goldfish. Yes.
What am I? Am I a shark? Am I a goldfish? Am I something else? I don't know.
You're a sharky. The goldfish. There's a whole song about it, you know?
But my icon's a shark. My icon's not a goldfish.
And my icon's a lich bat. What's your point? No answers, only chaos.
Am I a chimera?
No answers, only chaos.
I guess I'm a chimera. As long as no one kills the groove, I'll be there. I don't know what a groove is.
Satan groans.
I'm gonna burn this goddamn house to right down if we don't stop with the bad references.
Was that a reference?
I did that.
So Lexus should get going.
Alright then, enjoy!
As you approach the grill, you see Satan talking to a scantily clad devil. Seems like they're talking about something important, but before you can decide whether to interrupt or not, the devil leaves.
Hey.
Hey, Andre Alphys. I'm glad you're here. I have a favor to ask.
Yeah, sure. What? How can I help? Me?
Wow, agreeing to do a favor for Satan without even asking what he needs first. You're really something, Andre Alphys.
Should I be worried about what I've gotten myself into?
Always. Nah, it's nothing that big, really. My minions tracked down a necromancer who not only stole a bunch of important souls from me, but is a runaway from hell herself, too. A couple of the imps tried to take her down, but she wounded one and got away.
Well, I'm not really skilled at hunting necromancers, so where do I come in?
Don't doubt your abilities, I'm sure you'll do great.
How much XP does the necromancer get me? Will I level up?
Oh, they seem pretty high level if they were able to steal a bunch of important souls.
What?
I'm kidding. Could you watch the grill for me?
All I need you to do is just watch the girl while I go take care of her. Can you do that?
Just watch the real. Yeah, I guess so.
Perfect. Thank you. One of the imps can explain how it all works. Be back as soon as I can.
Excuse me. Watching the grill is hectic and a bit stressful, but fun! And skipped. I don't remember if this was me, but I'm reassigning her to you.
This was you. I know for a fact.
I don't care. You don't have enough lines today.
I don't have enough lines today.
Correct.
What does that mean?
It means you don't have enough lines today. Also, presumably, she's gonna be, like, relevant at various scenes with Satan. So I'm like, well, I can't be the narrator, Satan and Lily.
Why not? Just Satan playing Satan with Satan.
No.
Ace is playing an attraction, the Satan Run.
This is the Satan route.
How's everybody enjoying the stream so far?
No answers, only chaos.
That's not... No. No.
You know, I feel like if we had merch, that should be a merch item, actually.
Nobody would buy merch from us.
That doesn't mean I can't have fun imagining what the merch would be.
And I still want a Sharky plushie.
So we should have merch.
And I just want a Sharky plushie for me. I don't care about anybody else, just for me.
Merch item, no progress, only tangents. No. It's different variations on no answers, only chaos. No answers, only tangents. No answers, only beep boop beep. No answers, only aces.
So how long was the tangent today?
I don't know, we should go on a longer one. We're making too much progress today, you know?
Or it's like that sign, like, days since last incident, days since last tangent.
Yeah, unfortunately the most recent I saw was United States, days since last mass shooting.
Oh.
That's yeah.
There was one by here, I think, Monday. Not like like directly here, but
I know, I saw the news.
I was like, ah!
I think you need that counter in minutes, not days. Potentially in seconds.
Ah, yes, seconds since last tangent. 1 and 0? It pauses in between streams because that would
give us too much credit.
That would give us way too much credit.
The problem is, in any case, when we start, it immediately goes to 0. We never start on topic.
Well, that's usually because you start pressing go while I'm in mid-sentence.
No, this time I told you to turn on your caption button. And then I went.
So, I mean, if we're gonna tangent, what are we gonna tangent about? Last time was books.
Well, now I'm just thinking about ice cream.
Ah, you're thinking about Roxas and Axel. Got it.
No, I was thinking about strawberries and graham crackers. Which I guess means that I was thinking about Roxas and Kyrie. Or no, that could still be Roxas and Axel.
Yeah, it can. It can. Uh-huh.
Is she on the vanilla ice cream?
Oh, poor Shion.
Shion disappears, You don't have a Sunday anymore.
Well, too bad. I guess you're not having a Sunday ever again.
But who will I have ice cream with?
I was actually watching somebody like a YouTube video, and they were playing a game, and during the game they just had like different flavored Kit Kats, and one of them was sea salt flavored, And they had it, and they just made the comment, "Oh, I guess this is what Roxas and them were really all for. I understand now."
And yet you don't, because I don't think it was sea salt chocolate ice cream.
No, it wasn't. Which, I mean, I've never had sea salt anything, so...
It's just salted. It's sweet. And salty.
Stop it!
Well, no, I think they say it's sweet but salty.
Salt, no.
Or no, it's salty.
But sweet!
There you go. See?
It's been burned into my head.
Uh-huh.
Magic just in the corner. Stop talking about Kingdom Hearts, please!
Yeah, we should. We shouldn't support the crypto shit. I'm sad because they announced Harvestella and it looks really good, but I'm also like, yeah, I don't want to give them any of my money until they back off of the fucking crypto shit.
I saw that and I'm like, what?
It looks good. I mean, it's basically if Square made Rune Factory.
Kind of? But then, like, there's the normal Square stuff of, oh, and now bad things are happening and crops are dying.
Yeah. I know what I said. If Square made Rune Factory.
And then there's another Story of Seasons game, but this time it's like a crossover with the...
Isn't it Doraemon or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're still making Story of Seasons games?
Yes. I mean, in the first place, Story of Seasons is branched off of Harvest Moon, right?
Well, it is Harvest Moon, it's just the actual devs. They just don't have the name anymore.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that Direct was wild. I think that was announced at a Direct.
Yeah, I didn't watch the full thing, but I'm just disappointed that I can't give my money to Square without feeling like a traitor, so I'm just not giving any money to them right now.
I mean, that's fair.
There was also a kerfuffle today, apparently, because one of the bands I like, I guess their friend came out with some kind of NFT project, and so they don't really know about like crypto or NFTs or whatever, but you know, it's their friend, so they're like, yeah, okay, we'll retweet it. And in the Discord, because they have like tweet alerts in a special channel,
yeah,
one of the mods was like, no, tell me this is a joke. Tell me this isn't real. No.
Oh no.
Anyway, so they removed that retweet. They have unretweeted it. They've deleted it because yeah, their fans were unhappy.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Well, so I was looking at the NFT thing out of morbid curiosity, and I'm just like, this is one of those things where I'm really just, this is a scam. This sounds like a scam. Because I think it is one.
Because it is one?
So, want to hear the premise?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
The premise is that these NFTs are like band quote-unquote members.
No.
And each NFT, so they come in sets of 5, I guess, and each NFT like the set represents like a song, and so each NFT comes with a stem to the song, like one of the instruments. And
what?
If you collect all members, they're calling it members, not just stems, but all the members of the song, you own full copyright ownership, distribution ownership over the song.
That...
Full rights.
There are so many...
I'm like, this is a scam on so many levels.
Because, okay, sure, okay, fine, let's say...
I assume when they say members that you also get, like, an art of a person from this band or something, I don't know, but apparently it comes with a stem, and if you collect all 5, then you own full, like, master copyright, like, distribution rights to the song. Just fully.
But let's say that you get all 5 and you start distributing the song on iTunes, right? Or Spotify or whatever. Let's just say, because apparently it's notorious, that you get scammed and all of them get taken away from you.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work?
If even one gets taken away from you, right? You don't
no longer
own them all.
You no longer have the rights. Like, you would have to immediately go deplatform it from everywhere. Like, there's so many. This is
not to mention, even just fundamentally, this only works if you assume that each song only has one person that wants to collect all of them. Otherwise, you could easily end in a stalemate.
Oh, yeah.
Where 2 people are determined to have the same song and won't trade each other the thing. So then, I guess neither of them will ever have the rights, right?
And what happens when nobody has the rights? Like,
well, I
is
guess
the song just...
I'm like, I don't know if it defaults back to the musician.
Like, this sounds like such a legal...
It's a scam!
Like...
I was reading on, and I was... People... Because I was saying, right, that it was, like, retweeted because it was the singer's, like, personal friend. And he's like, I don't know anything about crypto. Sorry, guys. I've taken it down. Sorry. And people were like, get better friends, dude.
Like, how do you legally, like... There would have to be contracts there. Like, how do you, like... It's not how this works.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I mean, and that's what a lot of this NFT stuff is people trying to do this stuff, and it's like, no.
And I'm like, okay. Also, apparently, the person who's running it, like the person who's leading this project, has put 8 months of blood, sweat, and tears, including, like, making the songs. They are marketing it as like, oh, it involves like award-winning or Grammy-nominated artists or whatever in these like 1,000 songs/bands that are on this platform. But like actually, apparently it's just that he himself is maybe Grammy-nominated. And he made the songs.
Yeah, so it's they're doing the normal marketing bull crap.
Yes. However, I'm like, so you put together an NFT project including 1,000 songs in 8 months. I don't think that's how software development quite works if it's like properly invested into. Like I don't think one dude, or I don't know if there's more people on it. It kind of sounds like it's just the one guy.
Yeah, there's probably more people on it.
There might be a couple others, but like 8 months to put all of that together, including the music to be used, just it does not sound like it has been properly thought through. It does not sound like it would have been properly tested or anything. Because of course, why would they test? Why do they care? They don't care because it's a scam.
It's probably on one of the many blockchains that they put out there that they're like, anybody can create an NFT on it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you heard, but somebody is trying to basically make like an NFT console? Like a physical console that interacts with NFTs?
I saw an announcement somewhere, or no, my roommate saw it and she told me about it, I think, of a restaurant / bar or something that is going to have like an NFT membership program.
What?
And apparently, and this is the stupid thing, right? You can go to this bar just fine without having a membership. But you can buy an NFT membership, apparently. And I'm like, literally, what purpose does this solve?
No purpose, other than they're trying to just
NFT shiny.
Make money.
Crypto tech shiny, ooh.
Well, it also doesn't help that people are like artificially inflating prices by selling it between people.
Oh, hey, Marissa.
Oh, hi, Marissa. Long time no see.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm.
Hope you're doing
NFTs
well.
and crypto and everything are a scam, and I would very much like for their recruiters for the various crypto companies to stop contacting me. Hi, I hope you had a good Pride Month. I hope you did too.
It was a busy Pride month. I feel on the stream at least. Even though we didn't like do, I think we
skipped several streams, but
skipped,
of the
like,
streams
5?
that we did do, probably like half had guests.
Yeah, it was roughly half. I think we skipped 5 streams.
Yeah.
So we normally do around 12 streams a month, and I think we did about 7 or 8 streams.
Like, in good news, on Pride Month, we had lots of cool guests and had a lot of fun. On bad news with Pride Month was I got COVID, and then we had to cancel a bunch of streams.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've already assigned this character to you, so it's your line.
What? But we've been tangenting for a good long while.
We have.
You
which
said
means
we've been
it's
going.
fine.
You said we need to like go slower.
Oh gosh. I'm okay. I'm like 98.5% better now.
That is such a cute emo.
That is cute. Oh, there it goes bouncing.
It's so adorable. I love emotes. They're so good. Part of me is like, I wish the Prof Sharky channel had emotes because it would just be the dumbest emotes. But I'm also like, I don't know what emotes I would ever have. Why should I have emotes? That would be dumb.
Does that mean that you want to hit affiliate? On the
No,
Professor Sharky channel?
No, I should not be hitting affiliate.
Hey everybody, I heard that Professor Sharky channel, Prof Sharky, wants to hit affiliate.
I haven't streamed in like a good month and a half.
Well, you gotta do that.
I probably, when Digimon comes out, I'm gonna be doing that once a week.
For
No,
like
like-
8 hours at a time again?
I'm like super excited. It has like at least 3 different endings, and I'm probably gonna do all 3 on stream. Because the big thing about the new Digimon game is
Oh, that's
it
the
ha-
YouTube, but
it has different. It has
on God, Sharky, we will get you to affiliate. I think I don't know. If
It's
this
like
works.
it's like.
I think that should be the Twitch handle.
No, that doesn't work.
Oh well.
But the big thing is, it's like part of it is a visual novel, and it has like different choices, and the different choices affect the Digimon and like their evolutions, but also affects the story and like what ending you get and stuff. So I'm like, I'm super interested to see what happens.
There we go.
Oh gosh dang it. See, I'm probably going to be streaming that once it comes out, but that doesn't come out for another... a little bit more than 3 weeks.
So very soon, actually.
Oh, I'm super flippin' excited. I've literally been waiting for this game for like 3 years because it was announced for their like 20th anniversary. And then it like just kept getting delayed.
That sounds about right.
Because I actually was reading an interview where they're like, yeah, we wanted it to be like a small game where like it had like a small budget and like a very tiny team, so we could get like the higher ups to agree to it. It was just supposed to be tiny. But then it kind of just ballooned into being like a AAA game and like a bigger team, and it took longer than we expected. And that's not
scope creep.
and it's not counting the whole like, you know, pandemic.
I'm hearing scope creep.
I'm excited though.
I mean, that's fine. That's good. You'll be
because I also-
streaming again, and we'll get you to affiliate.
No, I shouldn't be affiliate.
Why not?
Because why? What good does that serve humanity to have more sharks?
It serves the good of giving you emote slots so you can have all the different Sharky variations as emotes.
What, a Sharky high, a Sharky cry?
Yeah. Sharky bye, Sharky ... Sailor Sharky, Paladin
No.
Sharky,
No, there's no Sailor Sharky.
Dorito Sharky? There's a Sailor Sharky. Don't worry, we got you covered.
See, that's why there is no Sailor Sharky.
Although I guess, are you allowed to use the ... and stuff if we already have it on here?
No.
I guess that figures.
I also wouldn't want to because we pay for it for here, not for...
That's true.
And also,
That
if
is
I was
true.
if I was also getting emotes, I'd probably commission Art Friend.
That's true too. Well, Paladin Shark, Party Hat
What?
Shark.
Well, but what would they? They wouldn't have a good use.
Party Hat Shark would have good use. What are you talking about?
Fighting Xehanort Typhoon.
Yes.
See,
Yeah.
Magic's getting into Kingdom Hearts.
No magic, turn back.
Is there a Santa Shark from the Christmas album?
There is
There
a snow
is-
shark with a
There is
Santa
a
hat.
there is a snowman shark with a Santa hat, but there is no like Santa like shark.
Okay,
Being
so
Santa.
for context, perhaps. Sharky, the goldfish, has a jolly, happy soul.
No, I don't think that's the line. Yeah, that's not the line.
It was at one point.
That's
It's
not
not
the line
the-
of the version that Melik
It's
made.
not the Melik version, I think.
Saving Heartless by Daylight? I don't remember the next line.
I don't think you're saving the Heartless by Daylight.
He is
He is the one named Sailor Shark.
No, so basically how the whole...
Oh, I think it was never running from a real fight. We could keep that. We could keep that directly.
What do you mean? I'm a coward.
Always running from a real fight.
So I got the snowman shark created a while ago, because that's a pretty old one.
Yeah, you
Just
just wanted
for,
that
like-
to have.
I just wanted that to have because, like, for winter, I'm a snowman. Sure, that would be adorable. And then, yeah, then the Christmas album thing started, and I'm still regretting all of that.
1,000,000 points.
Magic's going to get that on our 12th anniversary.
Yeah, and? Good.
We probably won't be...
We've already hit, like, 3 years, so, you know?
Whoa, I did not realize that. That's cool. Oh, yeah.
142K, baby!
That must be new.
Oh, magic. Go, go, go.
There's also a few Fall Guys ones.
And we do love having you here as you collect them.
We love everyone being here.
We do. Unless they're like harassers or something, and then in which case they can go
yes.
away. In which case we like to ban them. If only we could pool them. I've got 95.2k.
Yeah, sadly that's not something we can do.
Wait. If we did the... Wait, how does the gamble work?
So basically you put up a prediction. So let's say I'm trying to...
Well, the real question is... They don't win each other's, do they?
No. So basically it would be like, this has like a 2-to-1 odds type stuff. So if you win, you would get like, it's not like everybody pulls in and whoever wins gets a,
It's not
gets
like,
it.
Here's a yes, no. Whoever said yes gets all of the money split from whoever said no.
No, it's, it would be, it's
not a
weird
pot
and
thing.
no, it's not that.
Damn.
Because 20 people could say yes, and then it would, like, and it's not split evenly, it's proportion to how much you put in and stuff like that.
Damn, because that'd be a great way of transferring it over between them. Though I suppose, I mean, if you were both here and we happen to put up a bet, at least one of you could win.
No.
I won't do it. You'll have to earn it the old-fashioned way by having
suffering.
people gift Magic a subscription every time it runs out so that they can always earn 1.2 times points.
You mean by suffering by being here?
Yeah. Isn't that what I said?
Because being here is suffering?
Yeah.
Suffer, chat. Oh, I also need to go back and finish Earthbound Beginnings.
Man, I'm excited for D&D again.
I'm excited for video games and D&D. But not really D&D video games.
That's just
They're
video
hit or
games.
miss. Well,
I mean, there's so many video games based on D&D, right?
yeah. And some of them are more strict on the rules than others, which is
Yeah, I mean, I was saying,
where I'm like, no.
like, the thing with those, like, hero fantasy type D&D type campaigns or whatever, right, is just go play a video game. I'm not here for you to just go around killing monsters with whatever basic skills that you have. You can do that in whatever video game. The mechanic stuff purely by itself, that's in a lot of games. The thing that is trickier is that you can't do all of the dumb interact with the world kinds of things unless they've been specifically programmed in for you to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which means that you are limited by whatever the programmer put in.
Yeah.
I want to
Some
do
people-
silly shit the programmer wouldn't have thought of. Or the writer wouldn't have thought of.
Or nobody thinks of.
Yeah, they're gonna have to deal with me now. They're gonna have to deal with all of us. Royce and Courtney are gonna have to deal with all of us. I'm so sorry.
Like killing your party members, looking at Satan.
I did not kill you. I did not
Look.
attempt to kill you. I wasn't even the one who tried to stomp your chest. All I did was drag you by my tail.
Look, there was a half-second thought of maybe I should just jump into the waterfall.
You know, that's less killing your party members and more killing your own character for some reason. Which would be a shame for how much time and energy you spent thinking of what the character would be.
I mean, it would have been funny, for me at least.
Suddenly, they bring in another character who looks just slightly different, whose name is Case. Same exact attributes and everything, but his name is Case. This isn't Cade, it's Case.
Solo chair for I figured there's water down there. Yeah, because I honestly figured we could be jumping down that as our method of escape.
Don't you have a necklace you need to find?
Yes, I have a necklace that I need to find. Like, that's the problem, and why I didn't do it is because I need to find the necklace before I jump.
Yeah, I think various of us may want some tools or whatever that we had before we leave.
I mean...
Magic is bound now by agreeing to the one lady to grab the warhammer and shield.
And shield, yeah.
Magic is bound.
All I really need is my jeweler's tools and my necklace.
They're like, please, magic. Please help me this way if I don't make it out. Please, Patchouli.
But yeah, there's a good like half second, which is why through the rock I was like, should I jump this?
Anyway,
Just be like, please don't.
The only character bound by a moral code in this party. Correct.
That's not true.
Well, that gets back into the question of if I am bound by a moral code of chaos and destruction, am I lawful or chaotic?
There could be a moral code and just the morals are evil.
If
Morals
my
don't
code
have-
is chaos and destruction, am I lawful or chaotic.
Morals don't have to be good.
Also true. Also true.
Magic.
That said, are any of us other than magic actually bound by a moral code in any way?
I am bound by a star telling me what to do sometimes.
You're bound by it. I thought you said it was like a pact, not a worship thing, right?
It's a pact of if I don't listen to him, I lose my or listen to them, I lose my powers. So I kind of have to listen. It's not worship, it's a contract of I do some
so
things
it's not
when I'm
that
told.
you're bound by a moral code, it's that you're bound by a pact. But really watched him go to kill Ront for seemingly no reason, so like, she doesn't have a lot of hope for you.
I have not gone to kill anyone except for that goblin.
I've only threatened credibly to kill people.
And look, my murder didn't even work. It didn't even work.
You haven't yet. I've only credibly threatened.
Watch, magic's going to be the... I was about to say, opening move, great bonfire on the gnome. It didn't work, though. That's the thing.
But you tried. However, I mean, anyway, I also am just like, well, I mean...
That gnome
fuck
also
that
was
guy.
like, that dude's not gonna survive long here.
Who wants to take bets? Yeah. And that's how you play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and your stupid prize is still being shackled up.
He'd be like, come on, trust me. Have I ever threatened you? I mean, in this room.
Well,
I have not-
I mean, it's true, Kay has not threatened you.
I literally talked to you.
How many of us have technically talked with each other?
I talked to you. I made 2 sentences to,
Wait, what did you talk about with me?
during the plan,
Oh, yeah, right.
at the very end.
Right.
I made, like, 2 sentences to Magic's character about why do you have that mushroom?
I basically haven't asked anyone's names, and I don't really intend to. You all
and then
just have your nicknames now.
And I talked to 2 or 3 NPCs. Or no, I talked to more NPCs. I talked a lot in Elvish.
Uh-huh. You
That I
talked
think
shit in
no-
Elvish, is what you did.
That I think I'm the only one in the party who speaks Elvish. I think, maybe?
What you did was talk shit.
I could be bad-mouthing the party in Elvish and nobody knows?
Well, it seems I could be bad-mouthing you guys in other languages, and you guys wouldn't know either, perhaps.
I mean,
You think, at least.
that's true. That's true.
I'm like, I asked about Undercommon, and everyone
I-
looked up and no one responded, so I'm like,
Yeah, I know I don't know Undercommon. Magic does too. Oh, cool! Okay.
Oh
so-
no! Sharky wasn't supposed to know that.
Okay, let's see. Then I'll go to Dwarvish. If that doesn't work, I can go to Infernal. I got some backups, don't worry.
Well, don't worry. Our Spore friend is, translating everything for us now. For now.
Yeah, and I'm still like, okay.
For now.
Speaking in our first tongue, I'm like, what was Kate's first tongue? That's actually a good question.
I'm like, all right. So far, we have in our little group, and I'm still wondering how we're going to actually form up as a party at any point instead of just deciding to fuck off from each other. Still fucked over most chances of secret communication. Have you heard of whispering?
Whispering in the
is
mind?
still a thing. No. Physically going up to someone and whispering.
Oh yeah, I know I have my level 1 pack gift. Oh, I know. I haven't used it yet because I haven't, there's nobody who I wanted to talk to that enough that I wanted to yell in their mind. I also forgot to mark that down on my character sheet.
Anyway, so now it's been
it.
40 minutes. You want to read this line?
Oh, was that enough tangenting? Was that
for now?
enough?
Don't worry, we'll go back.
We'll go back to the past, Samurai Jack?
No. We'll go back to the caves. Something underground. I haven't watched anything past the first season of Stranger Things.
Wait, what? Caves?
Huh? We're in
Trying to
caves. Right?
What does that have to do
Cavern.
with Stranger Things?
Oh, underground something. Something. It's been a really long time, okay?
I watched season 1 through 3, started season 4, and I'm like, this is still not interesting.
I watched season 1 and I was like, it's not that it's bad. It's like, it's sort of, like, it's objectively a perfectly
fine.
okay,
Yeah.
like, good show, I guess, but it just doesn't grab me.
See, I remember hearing people talk about, like, it being, like, there was a lot of, like, scary stuff in it. And when I watched it, I'm like, the first season is a lot of people talking to each other. And the big bad monster pops out of a wall a few times as a face. And I'm like, okay, are we getting there? And then it disappears. And I'm like, back to talking. So I was like, it's not really, like, scary. There's a few jump scares. It's mostly talking.
Kind of.
Which is, again, fine. It's not
Yeah.
bad. It's just...
What I do need to do is watch through the new season of Umbrella Academy.
Oh, I finished it.
I've watched like 2 episodes so far, but we're kind of going 1 episode at a time.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of how you watch shows, yeah.
Well, now it is.
Well,
As it
do you
is, we've been doing...
you watch multiple episodes at once?
Well, I mean like 1 episode at like per day. We don't binge it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So no, we don't watch multiple episodes at once in the sense that it's not one session.
I was watching it while playing Fire Emblem, and then I went to like go grab like a drink or something, and I walked out and my roommate was watching it in the living room. And I'm like, oh, okay. Guess it's just an Umbrella Academy day.
I kept yelling at the TV like, no, but how have none of you considered, like, of course the kid doesn't exist in this universe?
Because they assume that everything's going to be the same except for a few differences that they messed up.
Yeah, but the key difference was they didn't grow up the same way, which means everyone who they knew doesn't know them anymore. So
Yeah.
of course, you would never have had a child with the same person because you wouldn't have met that person because you grew up in a completely different way.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And she's just told like, yeah, go, you should get on a plane right now. And I'm like, first of all, with what money? With what money are you about to get on a plane? Considering that he had to take like a watch off of him to even get the rooms.
That is true. That is very true. None of them are actually thinking about how, like, timelines work and parallel. Like, none of them are thinking about that stuff at all.
You could have stopped it. None of them were thinking.
I mean, that's kind of the whole thing about the show. None of them think.
Sometimes they think, but not
Are
very
you
well.
sure? Most of what they're thinking has been... Well, I guess they're causing the end of the world again.
They're, again, sometimes they think, but not very well. They try.
I need to go back and watch Castlevania.
Anyway, read your line.
Roar!
That's not the line.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Oh. Well then. I mean, I don't. How would this character sound? Cat just being like, they're never gonna get through this game.
Uh-huh. Hey, this is our last route, which means we ran through like 4 whole other routes already. Shocking.
And then we have to decide on what the next game is.
Well, you were voting Lovingly Evil. Or not Lovingly Evil, the other one. Sorry. We're already playing Lovingly Evil. The other one with evil creatures. Sucker for Love.
Sucker for Love? Yeah, I mean, because that's...
supposed
short
to be.
Ish. It would be shorter than this game.
Is it?
Yeah. Like...
Anyway, but first we have to get through this game, which means Sharky has to read his line. Wow, this captioner is struggling.
Oh, the capture struggles every day of its life.
It does.
It doesn't like us.
Yeah.
I mean,
A lot of
really,
people
nobody
don't.
likes us.
Well, people seem to like you.
Nobody. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Who in their right mind would like me?
Raise your hand in chat if you like Sharky. And in the meantime, Sharky should read his line. That's also not the line.
Hey, Adolphus. My boss wanted me to tell you that his job will take a little while longer.
Raises both hands. I like Streamfather quite a bit. And Mother.
I don't see Satan raising Satan's hand.
That's because I don't have a camera.
Oh, or is it because you don't like me? I mean, that's fair.
And if you're gonna make me do this... 2 hands for 2 streamers. Who you?
So, who you?
Name's Lily. Nice to officially meet you.
My boss talks about you a lot. I think he's excited to meet new people. But we do get new people in hell all the time, but it's hard to make friends with someone you also need to torture. If Some people are into that, I guess. I'm a succubus. Most succubi work in the law department, dealing with contracts and such, but I'm more of a secretary or a manager.
Which one is it?
Some people in the business call it babysitting, but you probably don't want to mention that when the big guy is around. He gets scary.
I don't like any of these.
Well, the bottom one would be
Sure.
let's stop talking. I think he won't take much longer.
Satan appears in the crowd. Well, his horns do. He towers over most of the conference attendees, so he's easy to spot even in the middle of the crowd.
Speak of the devil.
Oh,
Oh, Lily. Thanks for keeping Andrealphus company. The job took longer than expected.
No problem, boss.
It's part of my job.
Yes, but still.
If there's nothing else, I need to get back to work. I'll leave you to it.
Of course.
See you around, Andrealphus.
Satan sighs deeply.
Lily is a great employee, and her managerial skills are top-notch. But all she talks about is work.
So I was thinking, could I have your number?
Oh?
And like technically this is like the thing that people do, I think. But this is just up front and like less imposy sounding. I feel like this one sounds like I want to be able to impose on you at any given time with random questions.
How straightforward.
No reason to beat around the bush.
I like your style. Give me your phone. I'll have my contact details. And done.
And my throat's dying.
Well, we should probably end it. The lecture's starting soon, so I should get going.
Alright then. Enjoy.
That's a wrap, I guess.
Well, no, that's not a wrap. A wrap is something that you eat.
Alright, good night, everybody.
Well, I guess that's a bye.